Good evening, my fellow Thickians. It is my honor to serve as your president of the frat known as Thick Kappa Thick. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am here tonight to put a couple things to rest, a couple rumors swirling around. Number one, I, President J. Freddie, am not barred from any Syracuse event on or off campus. That is a lie fabricated by the fake social media news. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Number two, I, President J. Freddie, did not, I repeat, did not have sex with that sorority girl. No, wait. Sorority woman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And number three, there's a lot of rumors going around about the state of the thick boys, John Silver and J. Freddie. That is also fake news. J. Freddie and John Silver are fine. Now, John Silver won't return any of my text messages or a phone call, but I'm here tonight to let everyone know we cool. We're fine. The thick boys are okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You see, this all started when Limitless Wrestling put J. Freddie and John Silver together. A combined, powerful, thick unit. And our first night as the Thick Boys, we came out and we made a statement. We made a statement to the entire professional wrestling world. We went out our first night and we defeated the current Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions, LAX, our first night. Thank you. Thank you. And then from there, the Thick Boys, we went on a terror. We went undefeated at Limitless Wrestling for a whole single year. Thank you. And as the new year approached, new beginnings, new members, a new pledge class, if you will, to Thick Kappa Thick. Now, we had a lot of pledges come up for Rush Week. And I'm sorry to say that, Daniel Garcia, I'm sorry, but you're not qualified for the Thick Boys. But there was one young man who I saw that very day, bright-eyed, rosy red cheeks, wolfing down on a Boston cream donut. That young man, hold your applause, was the one they call Puff. Now, Puff came to me and said, J. Freddie, we're from New York. We're from the New York wrestling scene. Me, Buffalo, you, Syracuse. I followed you for a while. I've seen your journey. Do I have what it takes to be a thick boy? Now, obviously, I said, young man, Puff, this can't happen overnight. You see, to be a thick boy, it ain't just being a wrestler. It's a way of life. You got to live it. You got to be thick 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Thank you. And so my thick administration, we took on young Puff. Now, I met with John in private. I said, John, we have a young man here. I think he has what it takes to be qualified. Now, John, at first, wasn't too keen on the idea. But, of course, we're all about opportunity. We gave Puff a shot. But you see, I get it. Sometimes, pledges tend to mess up. They don't quite get it. But pledges don't butcher the damn thing. You see, here's what's going on here. Our first night, Puff, we gave you an opportunity of a lifetime. You see, John and I, against the shooting gallery, yes, Daniel Garcia, who's still not in the Thick Boys, and Brandon Thurston. The Thick Boys, just like we do best, we had the match in hand. We were rolling, baby. And we said, Puff, give us the stuff. And what do? White Claws? Do John Silver and I look like the kind of men that wear yoga pants, Ugg boots, a North Face zip-up, a scarf, drinking a pumpkin latte? No. I'm here to set the record straight. John Silver and Jay Freddie are not basic bitches. Thank you. Thank you. Strike one. So Puff, we decided, you know what? We'll give you another shot. Limitless Wrestling paired the Thick Boys and our pledge against MSP. And what happened? Puff, we went over the battle plan again. You had one job. One job. Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, Doomsday Device, me and John Silver, big thick hand bones, off the top ropes, kaplat. And what do? You stepped up to the plate, Puff. You swing. You swung that bat, and you missed again. So now, I, President Jay Freddie, here tonight at the State of the Thick Union, I tonight am declaring a national state of emergency. Because March 9th at Limitless Wrestling, it'll be myself, President Jay Freddie, and our pledge, who's on thin ice, by the way, Young Puff. We are going against two big gentlemen known as the Butcher and the Blade. And I am here to tell you right now, from here, starting tonight, I am sending the Thick troops, I am sending the cavalry to Buffalo, New York, to find Puff, to get Puff ready for March 9th, Limitless Wrestling. We will come into Maine, and we will leave Maine with a dub, a victory. Thank you for letting me be your president. Thank you to all my fellow Thickians. God bless you all, and God bless the Thick Boys. Thank you.